Good morning, Johanna. Hope you slept better than we did. We're at the headwaters of the American River, which, like they say, is a little more than a stream right now, but nice walk this morning. Didn't really talk much yesterday. Acclimating to the higher elevation. We come from 1,000 feet, so we're up about 8, 9, so a little harder to breathe, but especially on those uphills, because we had about 3,000 feet of ascent. Beautiful views though. I think this section's going to be wonderful. And we're going to try to get about 13 miles today. Stick with our goal so we can get to South Lake Tahoe by Wednesday. That's the plan. The flexible plan. Oh, neither of us slept very well last night. It's always that first night. It's hard to get comfortable. I always have leg cramps in my left quad. Makes it hard. I have to go to the bathroom a couple times, even though I was probably dehydrated. Had a headache from that. So I think it'll be better tonight. Another switchback. They didn't listen to me. They said we didn't have to go any higher. Okay, that Australian guy we just passed said, "You're almost there and it's downhill the rest of the day." I never believed that though. Almost there though. It was a good little heart pounder. course, after the longest downhill, except for maybe coming down from San Jacinto, this is like 20 miles to get to I-10. Got a big old descent, and then they throw a little ascent at the end. Just the last quarter mile. Told Scott to go ahead and drag him.
Drainage between us and that stuff. That's why they have the things so nobody can drive.
Always appreciate a picnic table, huh? Plus, one of those with toilet paper in it. It's a good day. Good morning. This is our first installment of Breakfast with Flowers and Critters. So, anything you want to say, Critters, about our journey so far? We've had 2 days from Donner Pass.
This is day 3.
Day 3. Started day 3.
I feel like I'm still adjusting a little bit to the higher altitude, but minor things, but getting there. Had a kind of a brutal climb yesterday that kind of wasn't so fun, but.
So our tactic for that will be, I will go in front since I'm so much slower on the climbs, and that will slow him down. But yes, we left Donner Pass, had some beautiful, as you will have seen if you've watched, views, massive winds. It felt like we were going to blow us off, but hiked with Johanna and her 2 pups at first, and then yesterday was, oops, here comes a person. Okay, we're back. What did you want to say, Critters?
Well, I was just going to say, yesterday, on the upside, we had some pretty lengthy ridgetop walking that was really beautiful and not quite as windy as the ridgetop the day before. So that was fun. Very pretty.
And we've had fabulous weather. I mean, it's been a little chilly at times, but that's perfect for hiking. Blue skies, which we appreciate after coming down from Washington.
Good campsites. Good
campsites last night with the view of Tahoe. So we will continue on today and hopefully get a couple miles into Desolation Wilderness. We do have some timelines. We're trying to be flexible, but kind of average around 12 miles a day. We have a flight at the end, doggy appointment at the vet, so we need to sort of stay on track. But anyway, been good so far. Talk to you tomorrow or later as we go.
So a little trail story from yesterday. We got to camp and we were gonna get some water, and Kim discovered that all of her water collecting, filtering stuff was gone out of the side pocket of her pack somewhere behind us. So we still had our mine, so we used mine to get water. But I decided to go on what I thought was a fool's errand and go back up the trail just a little ways. I wasn't going to go a long ways because there was going to be some big climbing. Decided to go, walked up the trail probably 50 yards and saw in this kind of flowering plant hanging over the trail her water supply mesh bag hanging right over the trail with all the things that we thought we maybe had lost. So I found it in about 3 minutes, which was pretty amazing.
Thank God.
This is a reenactment of the true event.
This is one of the very few blowdowns we've had to deal with. And it's really nothing. Starting to get some peekaboo views finally. Today's been a day of the forest. That's one big rock. We are making dinner. Boiling water, that's what we do. Here's Scott getting ready for bed. Yeah. Just out here taking a little walk because we didn't walk far enough, I guess. Trying to keep my legs from cramping up. But we had a great day, except that it was mostly trees. But now we're up here high in Desolation Wilderness with some beautiful views. And tomorrow we get even more. But, oops, there's my Garmin. It's been a rough start, like it always is with these hikes. It takes a while to get into the routine and get your body used to carrying a pack. So you can do all you want to try and prepare, but really nothing can do it except for carrying that pack, 12, 15 miles a day, which is what we're doing. And we never do that for training. So with these section hikes, we're lashers, long ass section hikers. You got to start from the beginning each time. So that is a negative side to doing section. But one of the positive sides is you get to choose where you want to go and when you want to go. You don't have to worry about, snow. If you don't want to hike in snow, you wait. So that is definitely one of the benefits. We've had a rough start. Scott's sinuses are really impacted by this dry, high altitude air. And my issues, I have problems with my back. I have all the S's. The spondylolisthesis, the spinal stenosis, and all those things. And so it can hurt. And the hike earlier this summer was about 2 weeks after a spinal injection, and this is about 2.5 months. So I'm definitely feeling the difference. So yes, I realize those aren't the best thing, and I realize consistent intake of ibuprofen and Tylenol like I do is not necessarily the best, but I figure it's better than sitting on my butt watching YouTube all day. So I will keep doing it for now. And I guess that's all I wanted to say. I guess I've walked far enough. But we will persevere. It does take, also I wanted to say about trail legs, it takes, a good week, 100 miles or so to get what they call trail legs. And it's not that you don't get tired or you don't get sore, but you just develop some kind of endurance. And even us sexy seniors do it. It may take us a few more miles, a few more days, but we can build that. So I want to encourage any of you who are interested in this kind of thing, that if you stick with it, before you know it, you're doing 12, 15 miles a day. It happens. So thanks for listening. We'll have another great day tomorrow.